It's just nice to be with you again. Welcome to Soul Boost with Grace Oladuke. Yes, today we're talking about others are doing it. Yes, others are doing it, but you don't need to do it because you're different. Trust me, it pays to be different. It pays to serve God. It pays to not do what others are doing because of God. Yes, you might feel like an old school. You might feel left alone. It could make you discouraged sometimes because you don't really get the benefits others are getting at that particular time. But trust me, your results aren't going to be the same. You cannot have the same results. I'll quickly tell you a story. The children of Israel, remember, they walked on dry ground on the Red Sea, like dry ground in the Red Sea. So ridiculous, like so supernatural. I mean, that, you know, puts the law of nature none and void. You get what I mean? Fine. Now, the point is, the children of God walked through dry ground in the Red Sea. And then Pharaoh thought that himself and his military would be able to do the same thing. I mean, how would he even think that? Yes, it was God that had it in his heart to, run after the children of Israel. But it was for a reason. That's what the Bible says. It says it was for a reason. God knew what he was doing when he had it in his heart to, run after the children of Israel. But how did he even think that he was going to pass through the sea that God has had divided for his children? I mean, those things you scale through them because God was involved in it. You were different. It happened to you because you were a child of His. Because He knows you from the beginning. He knew who you were going to be. He knew you were going to be different. So don't you dare give up now. Don't you dare give up now. Because your result is not going to be the same as theirs. Yes, they ignore you. You complain, they ignore you. Yeah, they ignore you. Aren't you getting the gist? Because you're special. It is only people who know the worth of a thing that will not ignore that thing. They will look for a means, all means, to get to that thing. But if you do not know the worth of a thing, abuse is inevitable. So they ignore you because you're special, because they cannot afford you. They can't just afford you. And so they just have to let you be. Yes. Don't you give up. Don't you stop doing good. Don't you complain. Don't do what they are doing. Be different. Don't sell yourself because of money. Don't compromise because of a position. It won't last. Trust me, it's not going to last. It will be for a while and then it will fade away. Why don't you go for things that are eternal? Things that have eternal value. Why not focus on those things that really matter and forget about the fact that people turn you down because you try to, be good and focus on that which God has called you to do? Why do you complain because of people? Remember that people will always be people. Whether you do good or bad, people will always complain. So why don't you just focus on that God has called you to do and expect your complete and correct blessing. I just pray that God will help you to continue to wait on Him. I mean, wholeheartedly. Don't feel left alone. Don't be discouraged. Yes, you might be seeing the results they are getting, like immediate results, like fantastic results. Like you're asking yourself, why? But these guys, these girls, they are involved in this, and yet they are doing well, yet they are doing great. Beautiful. But trust me, your result is not going to be like theirs. So don't you dare give up. I believe that God will help you through whatsoever situation you're passing through, and that you are coming out with your testimony. God bless.